Hi again, my name is Homer and this is part 2 on our lesson on chain rule and implicit differentiation. Again, I recommend na try nyo muna sagutan yung mga given exercises here before you proceed with the video. Okay, so kasi I'll start na agad with number 1. Find indicated partial derivatives. So, most na given dito ay mag-involve na ngayon ng implicit differentiation. Okay, so sa function of several variable, may natutunan tayong bagong technique na mas madali uh, para magkuha ng partial derivatives using implicit differentiation. Pwede natin i-express yung ano yan, ln of x squared plus yz equal to 2xz minus y. Express natin as a function in terms of x, y, z equal to a constant. So, say ln of x squared plus transpose lang natin yung other parts para mag-equal to 0. Any constant naman according sa ano natin sa theorem is equal to 0. Okay, so let f to be this. So this is equal to 0 nga. To get the indicated partial derivative, we have the formula dz over dy that is just equal to negative ng partial ng f with respect to y over partial ng f with respect to z. Okay, so let's compute this. So note na yung negative naka-negate sa fraction. Pwede nyo ilipat sa taas or sa baba anywhere. Okay, i-differentiate natin partial differentiation with respect to y. So, lakihan natin ng konti. Lagay natin dito yung negative and then yung bar dyan. So, derivative ng ln ay 1 over x squared plus yz in terms of with respect to y tayo, no? So, by chain rule, meron ba tayong factor na z. Okay, clear? Kasi derivative ng yz. Derivative ng x squared is 0. And then, plus 1. Okay. Itong negative 2xz, considered as constant, so 0 yung derivative. And then, derivative ng y is 1. The denominator naman, partial ng f with respect to z. So, paano yan? Derivative ng ln, denominator yan, di ba? 1 over x squared plus yz. By chain rule, derivative pa nitong x squared plus yz. Yung variable natin ay z. So, y here. And then, minus 2x. Okay, so ito na yung dz dy. Well, partial ng z with respect to y. Okay, how about partial ng z with respect to x? Partial ng z with respect to x. So by formula, yung big F partial niyan with respect to x, F partial z. Okay? So, paano naman ang sa x? With respect to x, parang ln x squared plus yz and then 2x minus 2z here. Okay, clear? And then, sa z, same lang din sinakuha natin taas. X squared plus yz. Okay, di ba? Tama. Minus 2x. Okay? So again, yung negative dito nakamultiply sa buong fraction. So kung ilagay nyo sa taas, kailangan pang i-distribute sa dalawang terms or i-distribute kung sa baba, i-distribute sa dalawang terms. Okay? So try natin ang this is letter A. About letter B. Letter B, we have e to the, let's express this as e to the 9r squared plus st minus t sine r plus s. Ilipat ko na dito yung 2rs. So this is equal to 0. So let's let this expression be f in terms of r, s, and t. So this equation, no? Expression. So pakisulat ulit ito dito. Ayan. Alright. So we need to find partial ng r with respect to s. Formula, if we have this f, we need f partial s over f partial r. Okay, so compute natin ang f partial s. So that's t to the 9r squared plus t, plus st kasi derivative niya itself by chain rule. Multiply pa natin sa t. Constant lang yung 9r squared with respect to s tayo. Minus t cosine of r plus s. Derivative na nasa loob ay just 1. Constant yung r. And then minus 2r. Okay? Over partial in terms of r. E to the 9r squared plus st by chain rule, yung may r dyan na part is 18r, correct? 18r. And then minus t cosine of r plus s by chain rule, derivative is 1. Then minus 2s. Okay? And then try natin ang letter C. Yung mouse natin. Yun. C. So for C naman, we have that expression 2xyz plus, so i-let na agad natin. First line, let f of ilang variables, 4. W, x, y, z to be equal to 2xyz plus e to the w squared minus 2xy minus 2zw. Lipat na natin yung negative in 2x plus y. So minus 2x minus y. So this will become equal to 0. Okay? So pwede na natin i-apply yung formula. So we have formula. Ano yung hanap natin? Partial ng w with respect to x. This is equal to negative f partial x over f partial w. Okay, so partial differentiation tayo. I forgot the negative sign pala here sa B kanina. Sorry about that. Partial respect to x. Ano yan? With respect to x tayo, 2yz plus e to the w squared minus 2xy by chain rule. Ano yung variable natin? X. So, meron tayong negative 2y. Okay? Mag-zero itong next term, minus 2 na lang. Okay. Over so W naman, 0 yung 2xyz, constant yan in terms of with respect to W. Next, e to w squared minus 2xy. Diba kasi derivative na e is itself. By chain rule, multiply ng 2w. What else? Negative 2z. Okay? And then constant into x and y. Okay? So this is partial ng w respect to x. Okay? So I hope that's clear. Kuha tayo ng may space pa tayo dito. Okay, sige. Number 2. So number 2, we have z is a differentiable function of x and y that satisfies the equation z plus xy equals hyz, where h is a differentiable function of y and z. Okay? So, hinahanap natin yung partial ng z with respect to y. So, gawin pa rin natin yung same technique. Let's say, let f in terms of three variables f equal to xyz. Ano yan? Z plus xy minus h of yz. So yan yung f natin equal yan to 0, correct? So galing sa kapag equal to 0, yan yung equation sa taas. Now, kailangan natin ang partial ng z with respect to y. Using the formula, this is partial ng f partial y and over f partial z. Okay, so solving, we get x minus, so yung z, treat as constant, so 0 lang derivative, xy, x yung derivative. Itong h of y, z, this is a differentiable function in terms of y, z. So parang i-apply lang natin yung differentiation sa kanya with respect to y. So, we denote that as hy, di ba? H sub y of yz. Okay, is this clear? Kung ano man yung function na yan. So, sa fz naman, so 1 constant to xy minus, sunin natin yung derivative ng h, ng partial derivative with respect to z naman this time. Okay, so this is partial ng z with respect to y. Question I, what if we evaluate this at the point where x, y, z is equal to 0, 4, 3. So what's that? So this is negative 0 yung x. So negative sa taas, negative h, y of 4, 3. So ba naman ay 1 minus h z of 4, 3. Yung ano ko na dito yung minus, ilagay ko na sa numerator. Okay, so this is equal to, ano yung value ng hy of 43 natin? Yun yung given na value, 5 over 1 minus, anong hz ng 43, that is 3. So this is negative 5 halves. Okay, so we have one more example. I think we need another page for this. Kunin lang natin to. Ayan. Okay, so solving sa number 3 naman, paano natin ito i-solve? Given this expression, i-let na agad natin, let ilang ano ba yan? Variable tatlo. Let f of x, y, z be equal to x squared y plus tangent xy plus z minus 3x minus yz equal to 0. We need to find partial ng z with respect to r. Pero uh, hindi pa natin magagamit yung formula kasi walang r dito sa function. So gamitin natin yung sa chain rule ng derivative ng z with respect to r. Kasi ang z, I think ina-assume natin ang z here to be a differentiable function in terms of x and y. So parang kung susulat natin sa tree of dependency, z, x, and y, and then yung xi, e, r, and t, the yi, s, and t. So ang partial ng z with respect to r ay yung partial lang siya ng z with respect to x times the partial ng x with respect to r. So wala namang r sa s, so ito na lang yung kailangan natin. So kasi natin kukunin yung partial ng z with respect to x galing dito sa capital F. So this will become negative f x over f z. Kasi ito times pa natin sa paano yung makuha natin dito. Okay. So yan yung idea natin for the partial of z with respect to r. How about partial ng z with respect to s? Partial ng z with respect to s, same logic, same argument. Kunin natin partial ng z through y. Okay? Ayan. And then, pero yung partial ng z with respect to y, gagamitin natin yung technique sa implicit differentiation. Parang ganyan. So, fy here over fz times partial ng y with respect to s. And then lastly, we have partial ng z with respect to t. So for this example, hindi na muna natin i-compute explicitly, pero ayan, naka-layout na yung formula na susundan. Kailangan ng partial ng z. Ang x can be in terms of t, di ba? Expressed in terms of p, r, and t, and then y pwede in terms of s and t. So yung partial ng z with respect to t, magkakaroon ng dalawang addend. Kasi through x and through y. Okay? And then, apply lang natin yung sa implicit differentiation. So this is okay. Partial of x with respect to t plus sa z with respect to y naman, negative f ng y, x, y, z partial ng f with respect to z. And then, partial ng y with respect to t. Okay? So, hindi na natin kakompute explicitly. So, I'll leave that as an exercise. Okay, so that ends our discussion on chain rule and implicit differentiation. So thank you everyone for listening.